In a quiet neighborhood in America, there once lived a man named Michael. Michael wasn't famous. He wasn't rich. He didn't have powerful connections. What he had was debt, self-doubt, and a small garage behind his house. Every morning, Michael woke up at 5 a.m. Not because he was disciplined, but because anxiety wouldn't let him sleep. Bills were stacked on the kitchen table. His job barely covered rent. His dreams felt childish now. One night, while scrolling on his phone, Michael heard a message from Dr. David Yoongi Cho. Faith is not denying reality. Faith is choosing to speak a greater reality. That sentence stopped him. Michael whispered to himself, "If faith speaks, what am I speaking every day?" He realized something painful. Every day he spoke fear. "I'm not good enough. This will never work. People like me don't succeed." That night, sitting alone in his garage, Michael made a decision. He said out loud, awkwardly, nervously, "This garage is not my prison. This garage is my beginning." Nothing changed immediately. The next morning, the bills were still there. The job was still exhausting. The garage was still small. The garage was still small. But something inside him shifted. Dr. Cho once taught that faith must be specific, so Michael became specific. Every day, before leaving for work, he stood in that garage and said, "I will build something that helps people. I will not stay small in my thinking. God has placed more in me than fear can stop." People would have laughed if they heard him, but faith doesn't need an audience. It needs consistency. Weeks passed. Michael began working on an idea at night, nothing glamorous. A simple online service to help small businesses organize their finances. Some nights he was tired. Some nights he failed. Some nights he wanted to quit. But he remembered Dr. Cho's words. When you see with your spiritual eyes before you see with your physical eyes, heaven moves. So Michael kept seeing it. Clients helped, stress reduced, purpose restored. Months later, something happened. One email turned into 5. 5 turned into 50. 50 turned into a full-time income. 2 years later, that garage was empty. Not because it was useless, but because Michael had outgrown it. Standing in his new office, Michael didn't say, "I was lucky." He said, "I learned to speak life before life showed up. And here's the truth for you, listening right now. You don't need more time. You don't need more money. You don't need permission. You need faith that speaks when fear is loud." Dr. David Yoongi Cho believed that your words create the atmosphere you live in. So today, ask yourself, what are you speaking over your life? Fear or faith? Because your garage, your small beginning, might be the very place where your future is waiting.